Hello everybody. Before we start, I just want to sit there and say thank you so much for being patient with me. I know I said in the last episode that things happen in the real world, but things have been happening in the real world. Started a new job, so been dealing with that. Kids been getting sick. And we just don't understand why every time that something goes right and we get her to feeling better, not even a couple weeks later, something's going on. Doctors have to go see specialists and all that, but it's okay. Nothing life-threatening. It's just a very, very inconvenient thing with infections in her ears. She got tubes in them, but we don't understand why. Even the doctors are trying to figure out why every time we get it clear and we go back just a couple weeks later, it comes back. So again, that's nothing for y'all to sit there and be concerned with. I just thought maybe I'd share y'all what's kind of going on and why this video is coming out over a week later and why so much hasn't really been done in it. You can see that I have been able to get a little things, but nothing too much. I will try my hardest to sit there and not let anybody down in my videos, and I don't want the quality and what I do drop, but I hope y'all understand that some things you got to take care of. But I will be sitting there getting back on track soon. So thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for listening and supporting. And let's get on with the video. Hello everybody, my name's King Toadstool and welcome to Minecraft. Today we will be going back to the monument where I so foolishly died in the last episode. That's right, we will be claiming victory over that structure. Anyway, as you can see in my hands, I got me some nether warts. Whew! Can't speak. I got me some nether warts. So I can go make my water breathing potions. And I have some glow dust, maybe not on me, but somewhere. And we will upgrade it so we can go through this monument. But first, let's head over to our little village and see what's going on over there. Look at that. It looks a lot better than iron, but soon, Shadowbolt, you will have your diamond armor. Alright, let's see what we can get. I believe it's pufferfish for underwater breathing, which I got plenty of those. What'd that give us? Awkward potion. Okay. You can go in here. We'll put in some of our pufferfish. Let's see. And we'll put in some redstone. Hey, little guy, don't be shy. Unfortunately, we got to miss you being hatched, but look how big you are. Don't these things get huge? I can't remember. I've seen videos, I've never done it myself. So we'll see where you go. You sniff it out, sniffer. I think they give you new plants or something. I haven't really looked into what they can give you. I think it's the pitcher plant and the torchlight. I don't know if those are like the big things. I don't know what they do. I think one lets you breed them. So I'd have to go and find another egg? But first, since I already got my water breathing potion, we are going to tackle the water monument. Because I'm not putting up with it again. Those deaths were personal. It's what you get for not knowing and going in half-cocked and thinking you're going to take it on. For some weird reason, I thought, oh, the door trick's going to work. It didn't. It did not. But I'm okay with that. Alright, guys. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Alright. So we come in here. Swim. Well, this is the same one, right? Just don't look right. Uh-oh. Does the monument structure change? Alright, I got some prismarine. I need to take care of these Elder Guardians wherever they are. Excuse me, where are you? Toodaloo. I know you're not in here, right? Wouldn't that be crazy? What's in these structures? Is that gold? Alright, where am I going? Well, I got 3 of them, so I'm not worried. What I will be worried about is if I can't find anything. Oh. Ooh. I think the best thing to do would be digging a path easy and out to the rooms that I care of, because like I said, I got enough pufferfish, redstone, and nether warts now to make my potions, so this don't happen again. I see you. Bee. How is this working out for you, buddy? Ooh. Ow. Not very well, huh? Not today. Haha. Still, they hurt. No, come on, get him. Don't you touch me. This isn't the way I wanted to do this, but it's what we're doing, I guess, nonetheless. I wonder if, like, drinking milk would help this out, or will if, like, I drink the milk, then they all suddenly go boom again. This is where I need to find out where axolotls come from, and I don't know. Is it the jungle? Where do you get axolotls from? Come on, hurry up and break this before they get me. Yes! Okay. Haha, alright. Oh! I got a tide armor? Cool. What do I not need? I don't need fish. How many blocks do I need? Like 40 some of these? So I need to destroy these guardians, and I got 1 more potion, so I gotta just be a little bit careful. So if I come back this way, I believe there's 3 in here, right? And then I turn this way, drop down here. I will find another guardian to fight. Not this one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Not again! You're trapped in a corner! You're mine! Ha 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 ha! It is time! I did it! Alright, everybody, so I destroyed the 3 Elder Guardians, in here. Let's eat. Nom, 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 nom. I got 2 tied armor trim, which is lovely. Adding to the collections, the ever-growing. So, now I will sit there and collect myself these prismarines and get enough so I can make myself a conduit for the next couple monuments. This is going to be lovely. Whoo! This mining fatigue really is something else, isn't it? Ooh! Alright. So that mining fatigue should end pretty soon then. I think there's only 3 guardians in here that I know I've destroyed, and I don't know if they respawn. I don't think the Elder Guardians respawn. There's a limited amount of those. There we go. It's almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha ha! Let's go. I'm almost at a point where I will dismantle this whole place. So I've already broken through this one, right? I believe these got something in them as well. Look at that. Gold. Alright, what else do I not need? I do not need potatoes, but I do want them gold blocks. Yes, sir. This way I can make my conduit. Not need water breathing, and place it somewhere in between the next 2 and see if that works. Alright, that should be enough. So now I gotta race against the clock. I do like the dark prismarine too, so I will come back here and use and get that for like maybe roofing material, cause they are a nice block. Some people say they're hard to get. Nah, just go in there, whack the Elder Guardians as hard as you can, as fast as you can. Preferably if you can knock them into a corner and just keep swinging. People say, why are you getting all these sponges? Cause I have plans. What those plans are is I don't know yet. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay not to know. Like, what cuts these up fast? Sword? It seems faster. Maybe shears. Shears with a sponge? I don't know. I'll be coming back here. Hey! Hey! Oh! Get in the boat! No! Wrong way. This way. Alright, what a great run! See how easy it is if you're just prepared? Don't do what I do. I mean, sometimes it's fun to be like, oh yeah, I think I got this, and then there is something about that whole, whoa, I was underprepared. Can we just enjoy this? I love the fog lights. Like, that looks amazing. That looks kind of spooky. Definitely need lanterns over there. to kind of light up that post. Alright everybody, we are back from taking on 2 Elder Guardians and grabbing our Prismarines, our Prisma Shards, and our Sponges. And I found gold blocks there. I got 2 Tidal Armor Trims, smithing templates, which I'm excited for because now our templates are forever growing. So let's go put those in with the other ones. What I need to do is turn this into netherite and put mending on it. Ah, yes. That's lovely. I don't know how many trims there are. Oh, I have not been having the greatest of lucks. Oh, this is the second time I lost everything. I lost both sets of my wings. So I'll have to venture back into the end and try to find some more. But I won't let that stop me. Not at all. And yes, that behind me is what you think that is. And it is not as fast and as efficient as I thought it could be. Oh, let me explain what happened. So I'm sitting over here building for this episode. And, well, I had to get up and walk away from the keyboard. Well, apparently, I thought I was safe, but something killed me. Which is, you know, that's Minecraft. But by the time I got back, all my stuff is despawned from where I was. It's okay, though. That's the fun part about Minecraft, is always going back and finding more stuff. But, we got this building up here, which is lovely. But this is lovely. We got our little tower on top of the hill. This is the building over here, what I've been working on. Putting it up on the corner. I think it looks quite nice as it is. I like the colors. I think they go really well. Dark oak with green terracotta, tough blocks, and lime green. And that is the red brick, and that is the red nether brick up there. But excuse me, that takes forever to get. Here is my lovely, lovely little nether farm, little nether wart farm. I have gone and found another crossroads that actually had some. So, we're doing good on that level. It's just a waiting time. So my nether fart is coming along slowly but surely, but like I was saying, the waiting is atrocious. I don't like it at all. But there ain't much you can really do about it. But yes, I got lime green terracotta and I got dark and regular green terracotta for this. Like I was saying, it's lovely. It's not finished. Not finished yet. But what I could do while I bring this, I think I got all the top up. Well, let me go check. I got a couple more places to place them. Wow. Can't do that. Alright, we can only enchant one thing, so let's see what we can enchant. That's projectile protection, projectile, feather fallen. You know, I'm gonna take feather fallen, and I'm breaking 3. All right, feather fallen 4, and I'm breaking 3. I believe that is a good enchantment to have on my boots. Cause I can't lie, I usually be walking off edges when I'm making buildings and coming really close of hitting that edge and be tiptoeing the line of the hearts. Let's get back up on the roof and finish laying some of these blocks down. Ah, yes. There we go. The process of getting those up now. All we need is the red stairs. And of course, in this episode of finding out, there's a lot of finding outs this episode, but this one is that it takes forever to get the materials you need for red brick. Now, I know I only got a small squares for each one of these nethers warts up in my nice little farm over here, which I don't know if that's gonna be the permanent resident, but it's a good place to have now while I'm building, because I like these three tones here. Just the regular netherite brick. I really love the deep slate tile. And the red nether brick. Don't get me wrong, I do love my acacia and warped wood too. But I got prismarines. Because like early in the episode, I went back and conquered the first monument, which I'm happy for. I might go out there and build another conduit right next to the other two, but we'll see how far that goes. See if I can get to it this episode. Excuse me, a lot of things have been going on. My daughter has not been doing well, and every time we sit there and take her, they give us another run around about her ears. So I've been trying, new job on the outside, so I'm trying to sit there and keep on a schedule, but I do really apologize for that. Hello everybody, before we start, I just want to sit there and say thank you so much for being patient with me. I know I said in the last episode that things happen in the real world, but things have been happening in the real world. Started a new job, so been dealing with that. Kids been getting sick. And we just don't understand why every time that something goes right and we get her to feeling better, not even a couple weeks later, something's going on. Doctors have to go see specialists and all that, but it's okay. Nothing life-threatening. It's just a very, very inconvenient thing with infections in her ears. She got tubes in them, but we don't understand why. I think I'll finish this side up last because that's where the entrance is, and I don't... we'll start at this corner right here, down here. Alright, one side done. I do love this color. We'll start on this side next. I know I don't have enough, but that's okay, because I got a little nether wart farm, which I'm finally happy to have. I will build a shop or an area around it to make it look nicer. I just thought, because there's a big chunk out there missing, right? That do something on the inside of it. So have like a nether wart farm. I don't know how I want to spruce it up. Do I want to keep using diorite? Am I going to push it in a little bit more? I will have to get more soul sand because I'd like it to be a little bit bigger. Because if I'm going to be using basically these three as the main tile assorting. If I'm going to use red nether brick, regular nether brick, and deep slate tile, I do believe I'm going to need a big enough farm to be able to get those bricks. Netherrack ain't that hard to get. We all know that. I just go in there and pop, 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 pop. We'll need to get mending back on my pickaxe for that, though. Quartz? Should I use quartz in there? Make it like a white room? Maybe. I'm starting to get comfortable with these types of buildings. Yeah, a creeper came in here and probably blew me up. And that's probably why I lost everything earlier. That's okay. Not too mad. this floor has to get knocked out anyway so I can put down some logs. Oh, I had acacia in my hands when that happened. Like I said, I come back and do the pause screen because the second time I've done it to where I pause the game. It's like, alright, I'm good. I come back. I unpause, or I hit the escape key, and all of a sudden it's like, you're dead. And it's like, huh? Well, where's all my stuff? So when I get back to that area, there's nothing there. It hurts. I guess like people say, womp womp, get good. Don't walk away from your keyboard. Always log out. You know, some things are just kind of hard to forget. Now, I do want to apologize if there's any background noise. I know it is my daughter's home. From as I said earlier in the video. Not feeling good, so she's sitting up there doing her thing. Anybody with a young one knows. Anyone with a 4-year-old knows. Sometimes you ask them to do something, or try to get them to sit still, or kind of stay a little bit quiet. Doesn't work. But again, like I said in the beginning of the video, thank you all for being patient and hopefully understanding. Sometimes life gets in the way, and all we can do is try to make the best out of it and roll with the flow. But like I was saying here in my nether wart farm, maybe make this quartz, and I already built something last time in quartz, and whoo boy. Excuse me. If I can get soak touch on my axe, I can go over there and go get the stems, blocks, and texture up my windmill. Finally go back over there and work on a few things over there. I will say I was getting used to the elytra, so now the getting back and forth, I just zoo all the way across, zoo all the way back. Now I can't do that. Hello, poochies. So I can't do that anymore, but that's okay. Sorry if I don't sound good. It's like my sinuses have swollen up, so I'm dealing with that. 'Tis the season. Each nether brick, red nether brick, takes 2 nether brick and 2 nether wart. Well, when you smelt down nether rack, it turns into 1 nether brick. So basically, it's like I have to have double the ingredients. Well, double 1 set of the ingredients just to sit there and get 1 block. Luckily, I got stone cutters, and those are a lifesaver. But if you use a stone cutter, isn't it like the same thing as putting it in the crafting table? It's just you have to put more on a crafting table to sit there and get, or... So if you sit there and use a crafting, is a stone cutter the same thing as using a crafting table? It's just like when you put it in the crafting table, you know, you gotta put more in? Or does the stone cutter actually cut down on the materials that you need to make them? Wish there was a way to make this grow faster. Like, if you were able to put soul lanterns down or something, you know, it could help speed up the process. Somebody's probably going to say, why don't you just bone meal it? And I'm like, I got a lot of bones from my little mob farm that's out in the middle of the ocean. And it's like, you made a mob farm? Yes, I did. To repair, because I had myself another full set of netherite. 1 elytra to spare, put mending on all of them, grind it up till I was able to get that, then flew over, built that, all within this weekend. Well, things didn't go the way I planned, but that's okay. I'm not mad. I think I was just to the point of like, yeah, of course that was gonna happen. Why didn't I see it coming? But that's what I love about Minecraft. Let's head off of where it seems like I'm just criticizing and bitching, but that's the beauty of this game. I mean, because when you start out, you had nothing, and sometimes when you get so used to something, you kind of forget what made the game fun in the first place. If you're always flying around, always able to have these massive farms and being able to go get anything you want, yeah, that's fun in survival once you've hit that game. Like I've done, I've already beaten the Ender Dragon, I already taken down Elder Guardians, want to get to the Wither, but want and hit like all these exploration points and trials ruins, but there is something nice about having to go back, and it's like, yeah, I got a mob farm, but there's still to an extent I have to go get my other stuff. If I mean, luckily enough I had diamonds, but not being able to fly everywhere, gotta watch my fall because I don't have feather falling, or I don't have these enchantments to help out. I don't got the necessary tools that I had to sit there and usually two-shot or one-shot things, most enemies. I mean, there is a beauty to it, and at least I think so, and I love it. It can be frustrating once you have been working so hard and you just lost everything. Like I was gone away for 5 minutes, apparent, and when I came back, all my stuff was despawned. Like that's a blow that hits hard, but I believe it's truly okay to sit there and dial it back. Because now instead of being able to fly over everywhere and be like, up, coming for the landing, swoop, grab and leave, now I get to explore the area again. Maybe I missed a little hole to a little cave down there as I'm running through and seeing a bunch of coal that I might need for torches. Not always carrying a bed on you, which I am guilty of, because I do not like the nighttime. Having to go through caves to find more diamonds. More iron. I really believe that's what makes a game fun. Makes this game fun, is that even though you can be so good at it, not me, by the way, but you can be good at it, but you can also, it's like in a snap, you could lose everything, and then it's almost like the learning curve isn't for a late game, but it's like there's a learning curve to sit there and how to play the game from its basics again. In a sense. And for me, I think that really does sit there and can keep you hooked. Alright, I'm done with all this mushy squishy rambling. Yeah, I was thinking maybe putting quartz or something like kind of white. Make this more of like a, hey, what's in here and why is it so... I need more nether sand. Soul sand. Sorry. That'd be nice if you could make soul sand out of soul soil. I got a good bit of that. Don't ask me why I went with glass on here. Like I said, like that's what I was saying. Like maybe because I got glass panes, put these like super white. The problem is that some of these walls connect on the outside. Like one tile against, it just wouldn't work. But oh, don't worry, I'm not just gonna leave this off flat. I will figure out something to do with this wall. Just not sure yet. As I'm sitting here talking you guys' ear off as we're mundanely waiting for these to grow, I'm just gonna leave it in because I really don't. Like I said, I've had family issues. I really don't got much, but I want to put something out, talk a little bit with y'all, which is probably the worst thing for me right now because I feel like I got punched in the face by a Ravager, and my sinuses. But talking nonetheless is I think that's a nice thing to do, especially if it pertains about the game and the future of this channel. And what I mean by that is I do not plan on going anywhere. I do plan on actually getting this better, buying a better mic soon so my voice doesn't sound the way it does, or I'm just gonna have to come with the facts of reality that that's the way my voice sounds. No. I think everybody has that problem when they first hear their voice on camera or on a recording, especially if it ain't high quality audio. Maybe it's just something you got to get used to. I'm not sure. I've never really liked hearing myself on recordings anyway, especially when I got older. But we'll see how we'll see. All joking. It's gonna annoy me. I know they're underneath. But all joking aside, and all funniness aside, I have this nice little house looking over. Actually, let's go up in here. I don't think I've shown this yet. I don't know if I finished building this. I don't know if I finished building this. I know I have to add a couple more shutters and all that, but here, let me show you this, guys, because I know I'm not finished. I gotta probably add shutters, a little bit more details out here. It's a little bland, but boop. Yeah, this window's looking out on the area over here, and I like that. Cause like I said, on this side of the river is the kingdom. On this side of the river is the kingdom. Got a nice floor. Well, texture. Maybe do I want to texture that one? I mean, it is on the inside. It shouldn't be due to erosion or, but texturing still is good. I keep thinking I got my elytra and I want to jump. Alright, here we go. Look at all these windows coming into frame. Do I got enough glass? Probably not. Makes them look like they're open. This one will get an open one too. Oh no! I think this one had the... I'll come back to that. This one had the openings for sure. I think that one up front was just another bay window. I don't think it was open. So let's run around back. I do need to get those to finish that off. Now, let's get up here. Put a block up there, there, and there. And we'll do the same over there, but first... why do I do this so much? Okay, now we can just put in our little windows here. I believe it's 2. Not there. Yeah, that's the only one like that. Oh, well, guys, I think this house is actually coming out quite lovely. Just need to add some flower pots down here. A top floor on all of that. Need to do that. So I got the material to put those in, but I just don't have the panes right now. I can always go back and make some more. So first let's get them in to look like this. Now we get our stairs. We'll place them down like so. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. I think that's looking lovely. Alright, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for coming to watch this video. Like I said in the beginning, things have been happening, so this one will be short and it's not full of action or adventure. It most likely will be shorter than all the other ones, and I really do apologize for that. I'm just adjusting to how life's been changing right now and what's going on. So once I get all that settled and how I'm going to do it, I should be able to get back to all these fun adventures and content to push out to y'all. Once again, I appreciate all of you for being patient with me. And if you liked the video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all, hopefully sooner rather than later, in the next video. Bye!